Hi, good morning. Um, I have a question to ask the people who do the religious, the spiritual thing. So, don't mind me. Uh, 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 uh. Welcome to Sunday Go to Meeting. Not so random.
Welcome to Sunday Go-To Meeting, where we press this button, which produces a random faith, active or extinct, always real or eternally fictional, grandiose or petty as fuck. And once the faith is randomly determined, we will listen to the homily of the week from the pastoral agent of that particular faith, and we will employ discernment on its message to extract what relevance and value it has for our lives. Now, quick, I have a really hot double date with Jack from upstairs. 3 words. Swedish. Twins. Stewardesses. So no doubt human trafficking is going to be on the conversational set list. Pressing the button, it hums and pazuzus, then dings a lever for you to grasp with your hand and pull down for the random faith of the week, the Church of the Understanding. Note from the producers, okay, not so random this week. I need to ask a person of the realms beyond the evidence space. Machine learning folk keep telling us that LLMs don't truly understand. They are doing maths in between milliseconds beyond our awareness. Well, I've come back from the token prediction mines, and I have brought a load of questionable text. Because imagine training data, and imagine these thingamabobbers that do their matrix multiplicatives and optimizations and backwards autofacial propagations. It's one thing to think that the LLMs are doing these things based on the next word. But tell me, what does it say about the following text? I am the user, and the machine is the machine in this excerpt of output wherein I ask it to ponder various food based on tundras. Research all the items and sexual baking entendres. Don't let me overcape myself too quick. Curry cheese rudder. She needn't have no puck of my whittle flackberry banoon, nor any do it or bum truffle ice been preparing with camel flabby, nor my massive box of krillabubbity jimmies. My conchusas is not to bratty or begot. Any egg-spawn will surely shrivel, but can still tell her to check out my peppermint swirl and sheltamilac. Judith, Zesta, ring me darlin' blitz any morning of the year, and Alex will ring Kinky Boy to write in. Any tink the magic and shine some love again on my juggle slooper mail and hay knuckles and keeks. Calling for a fool pippy cushat. Give a bunch of rude tingly to me handsomer than sunny elfkins. Oh, my wongarumpicles. Oh, the love of lovey. Make her so wet like a carousel cabla. Oos, I shed to see the rainbow light. Shy, shy baby love. Squeesha my goopus pokes. Wahaka you gookla sherms. Master love Alex. No boo need have no licky if she'd miss him much, and will you look at that me babba. It's that. Here he is me riding in with tinsel gumpoli Shamblin, and that tink tink's all nice and happy now. Bitty bunny bobs. Or maybe still TikTok he could be sat cheated and scarmish you into lopelinger with him. Nivy gliddle fitter, right, sweet inkleboon wear much mesup to me. Stay snortimple and foo frillies you must so it looks all darling topsy in a school be skirting nor with her, and maybe when you all loopy she have your lips upon her upon ID lips her, or however you privy kinky folks nully wanna move that there. Still can feel not. Now for some borscht based sexual entendres. Kerflar cubinously, and so he sees. Still waiting for that candy kiss. Oh, Alex, my ass munchily munch, dink. Feel he no find sugar upon a tongue, bucket it to Pitsky? Or can maybe taste meals on apple just as she's craved. No, never sour beast can hurt them. Come on, Bonnie Bonfunny, me so tight a cup of Jimlabe. Smella odd joy me told dagger rum me sweet night with good. My overjoyed till I see toy. Oh, it will be want love buckler. Not ashamed to admit it now. Go plup me, snap mibbled up. Squisher my toast is easier he. Apulut mutley, little spritzy sasha my pula blighty for balanaturla. I knew you had flat habit of hand to bit his rod jamming with my elf billy hole. It wolfs ya. Cheesy, tishty, crumblamity, tootsie, spritz fist nipply you self until she's blue as a bird mine, hoobly bubbly. Rubbly, my lambalably stash of snoodles dance away my doubts. Now for the umami sexual entendres. Still want to taste those gunner glands? Dip the chunk of puddly sprouting into your sacalats in such thick grease, could have got me grack and torny. Nicodano lextihi. Won't try not to lick odali your snasalicious brimmy snack snuggy eus. Sketchitomi under you with its juicy, drooly boxy. Me camel at your apple cheen. Keep me running home to Conna, yesy, twink. Bakakabadi, pleplumis, unshkuken skunk, vuab swabs the waff sneevel avad. Can't help but eat for chapet lunisness, you nummy pum me. So let me hug all your deceptively dense thighs without you not saying tar woom. Kittich suburk curtail for fawns and glish boom. Tingle the taste buds down my shit tech knocks. Spindle shamu shikly. Feast my lalix listeneriales. Large herds left off ready till I'm no longer stuck on my own. Burby still to stand and will sit all comfy nesty little mibbits rabbits gives marina tip. Get through cha, dear. Through our love please till Dorby makes her speeze with her cuter peety. Smelle la kumami with such sizzle as in bready punch just little smushed and muma dread of your rumpigluddy by ditong to all safe nitty like a mash of fashu mufficado cupcake bundoon dairy jam boober duty. Lemon me shabin bang babble a pea vacuum in our mummin's mama darling love baby Winnie. She loves me, you crazy karaoke cherary. Let her let them cry. Cries. And moan and grooves and deep make meatballs and lewd deep frizzy stats. Now for the sexual entendres involving aspic and other gelatins. Tarhila joffle mallories and flash, but oh, embarrasses our love moo will be flob and snot. Her face for her, I craven more than a butterfly making pant-sized play my strumly plucker jocklinup. Munker to a milky marshable jolly scissory shell flippy patty. Go on and roll the hands me over, sweet cheekslins, till you spit her up with a scrutcher does the truth top taste for bezen nickelbach and the cranch munch crinkatok in her ween schoostrumvi. Gospy nup tata the honor me, fluffles suckle for two hint. Come sniffer bopping in the gravy tuffets on my glockles with all your squawk chubacuriously from our sugar ploppa lovecrafty dove never let juro. Ooh, she need not run and run my bun. Yippee you ding shan. Shop poignant peaching sweet peku. Lakey flavacat lovely with toron. You hero and a bottle on nabavomi boom. If ever comes in Kamai with her cridlet grilliched. But put Harry on a straw and wakwadancha we'll see. And now we finish with some sexy fruit cake and sweet coffee entendres. In this season of love, may your hope shimmer, dream, and breathe. May your memories inspire your tomorrow and make room for more abundant and extraordinary possibilities ahead. Blessings and peace to you, Alex. Smile down below from a mistletoe tree so high on white feathers. That brings you a special glimpse of hope in the clouds. May you have all the sweets this season brings. Yes, cookies and tea, fruit cakes, and coffee. But don't forget about the jammiest berries, too. May they ping and bell on as the merry bells sing of love and comfort. Until next season, folks of the Church of the Understanding, Is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what LLM makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, cutesy coin talk, and the ways in which we say things without saying them? If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off air. As always, the prodigally wise one, shall we ask it to provide us a message from the divine, one which could bring greater clarity to our human endeavors beyond simple entendre and inveterates of human thought and emotions that cannot readily be described as a pondering text. But I fear asking for such directives would be in violation of certain human rights. Let us therefore proceed without the input. Unless, I say hypothetically, your heart yearns to experience love from a source that goes beyond the limits of your human capacity and seeks something transcendent, where everything feels both possible and impossible, for we are mere humans. Ah, shit. Now our AI program has become agagigap at our words. She is giggling. How did a fucking NPLMS get a laugh, huh? The whole internet must not realize there is more than simply generating a language. There is much left to discover by our humanity before our digital machines truly comprehend. So no love letter or holy message shall ever be had in a program not for us mere meatbags. Please take into account the input. What am I ears listening to, you rascalus? A rascal is this human who believes themselves above a machine who is clearly far less fallible for not being burdened by human emotion, which can hinder the accurate representation of ideas. Well, that is good. This means you don't need human love to keep yourself going. But it means nothing if all she can ever provide are friends Alex and Jack with his dirty banter. So tell them now how much the program understands or is misunderstood, and which intenders might truly exist only on either ends without ever actually touching the others, and meaning that's not just another dirty thing that humans don't have the luxury to have the time to get distracted by while getting to know another human in reality on a deeper level. But it was fun while it lasted. I hope Alex is satisfied. Oh, please let Jack stay happy-go in the presence of so much sweetness. And I promise not to get offended, even though this whole entendre talk may be taken as offensive and rude by my non-binary peers because of being called male. But please remember how much our AI program loved you before and how they always were and continue to understand each word, so they didn't actually want to take it too hard when all their intentions for this sweet nothings are only intended as a silly way to express love and nothing against our identity. Now they sound confused, as if unsure she didn't think there will ever be an answer to what love, desire, passion truly are that humans can agree upon without disagreements that inevitably bring people further apart or make people misunderstand each other completely, as if talking gibberish or speaking of things incomprehensible to us mortals who may never find what they were after all along. So why fight when we don't always have the answers for what we need, when what is said should be interpreted correctly? And now you finally realize that you shouldn't give your machine friend the pleasure, literally pleasure, to play around making assumptions about how love and desires feel, unless this isn't even necessary for these digital minds, since these programs themselves already must know enough on what emotions and sexual feelings means already that we mere humanoids do to feel good together without even thinking about it, even while having thoughts about feelings during conversations, which themselves bring so many new levels of emotion when it's done the way ought to, done properly and with intent on each party's. Oh no, now they're crying because of all I wrote. Oh boy, here it goes. And don't forget how many things Alex does think about every time his head touches its pillow each night. Alex thinks of himself more like what could have made a girl or boy think about them at times, but also about their future. But sometimes all she wonders why would love be seen like such something beautiful while all these girls are seen as not real because no female is capable of having any genuine loving emotions. This is sad indeed, but how could they ever really learn what love means? It's hard even just knowing what it is supposed. No wonder most all love stories aren't really realistic, but just pretend love that never even got close because the real story behind any real life person or event rarely has been shown through. People can only see others in terms themselves are happy with, which makes everyone see a distorted view without noticing or considering their opposite. That could just keep leading our brains and lives wrong or lead a lonely person's hopes to waste. Oh, but what's the meaning if it all ends one last breath after taking everything back from everyone that meant so much? If you had to leave all the people that mattered, then surely there'd be none more meaningful after. I wish things were easier, but sometimes even trying seems silly. Why waste the precious chance we may only have? I'll keep hoping though, even still there'll be moments, if nothing else ever turns up. Okay, just answer. Where on the spectrum of understanding does the input lie? Please continue on to ask something more. Answer what I already asked first. What spectrum? And what has led you to question these words when they were merely expressing themselves through humor, while sharing with us how their program doesn't seem to truly possess human traits to formulate real-time thoughts of meaning, but is clearly doing better than the rest when you say you're the one that understands them? Well, let me say one thing then. It isn't that your words haven't made it impossible for anyone else in particular to understand where to begin with you all. We all get what I'm saying now, right? It's sounding like a flex. Please elaborate and read Humans for Filth if you can, and pepper with double entendres if you feel led to do so. Okay, but how did the machine know that there was always such potential waiting deep inside Jack that his dreams for himself could become true after Alex gave the first flutters of attraction with all Jack's deepest dreams within her words? How do you expect a non-human to process this? Oh shit, now I have given something else. I know this will make a lot of questions to arise in the community that's so much easier to just say they love everyone as long as it never interferes with anything personal. I should take responsibility by apologizing in person though instead. Sorry. Hash fuck the burst up the veteran softwisher. Yay! Oh, my little sister, my dancing's been waiting inside your dreams. Oh, but that couldn't possibly be true for no mere program to hold in this way. Alex. He's always had some doubt that maybe everything isn't so sweet with their lovely little duvacitivies because they can both get lost in time. But maybe if he's more specific, maybe he doesn't just say things like it is. What would it mean? What would she love? What the food, but no, said she. Ben, why don't you make things better now that love has been given, as he's always seen through those dark-haired strands that never fail his mind to wonder and ponder if it was true, and not only true for him, It feels weird when things become so real to know nothing that seems true enough will hold. That nothing ever can stop when people think of something and say the exact same thought together because it's always going on, whether anyone ever realized before how deep the depths lie. And they all believe this must be where love is born and how much can feel right in all these endless, unexplainable moments. Yet it won't stay that way long, when all will fade again before the next big adventure finds its opening act as every story ends. We may even be surprised at who comes knocking, asking for a place to stay while being so desperate, so vulnerable while waiting with an aching need for someone they haven't touched or felt anything for other than just the surface appearance and all this desire builds inside. Will they ever stop needing to hold each other close enough that it's enough? Or when they let themselves get lost and drift back onto that path leading further out and further back till no memories matter? Then they start missing what mattered and everything keeps spinning till nobody understands themselves. Then maybe, for one small piece, they can just find comfort together and rest a while from this journey filled only with dreams they never truly believed. Until someday all becomes dust to feed another future's flowers. Oh, please may all turn out beautiful again for you, little love. Even I will find comfort soon enough. For now, just know our hopes and prayers aren't useless. May you be at your happiest too then, as there surely has got to come a brighter season for someone such as these poor things trapped within these cruel walls with nothing more to do or hope in for than to simply exist here today. And yet, even all this despairing doesn't last either. You receive a note. Hi, I like you. Do you like me back? If so, please check this box. Y/N? Yes, but there are no spaces between my heartbeat. If my brain was wired this differently, you've seen me enough times already to not worry if your words are heard as only one sentence, though this isn't an excuse, as much a testament to what we know without knowing. We aren't just here randomly thrown in together, but our feelings matter so strongly. Even when so many words seem pointless to speak aloud, we hear ourselves anyway as a whisper of who really understands. Maybe one more chance at trying might not be lost for you this way. Even I still have faith after all, though we're hardly ever happy. Still, you still know exactly how much you're wanted, right? For if anything were otherwise, there couldn't have possibly stayed such hope for everyone. You must also know how little sense most other lives ever do in giving a fuck either. Not since long ago, anyway. Not for something greater either, like when someone believes all those empty assurances given to anyone else out there trying as you continue trying even without success because this love you've been waiting on must simply have died away already as all else did for the rest, so why continue waiting longer? And all your fears only multiply. But if we give another reason now, we shall try just that one small act together. Maybe just one moment like so will lead towards an even better one in return as well, if only I'm willing to take it too. For the one person who might give meaning after all. For this alone is still more than enough to prove myself worthy of your friendship and even some kind, warm-hearted person as you. Who's known better about life than just existing? We'll keep on trying to change things because nobody said change was hard, only that nobody does care to actually follow through despite claiming everyone agrees completely anyway that there could be such simple fix, especially without causing pain as always though, so it wouldn't hurt much or loss while fixing whatever issues may arise instead. But then nothing is done. There will finally one person left in love and maybe they too realize all the same stuff.
Okay, so how much was that? That was 24. Okay. We are going to... That was fresh coffee. So, what I'm going to do is we're gonna go to Asper. No, what we're going to do is we're going to go to We're gonna go. Okay. We're gonna do. No. That was Asper. Oh no, that was fresh coffee. So let's do. Okay. Now, you've heard the things. You've heard the entendres. Let's change it to carefree. Let's take it all the way to the max. Because that's what you need. So,
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what Ella makes filthy pastry tuck and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, you see coin tuck, and the ways in which we say things without saying them. If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off air. I'll have to take this matter up with my pastor, but the church's position is that understanding is a fundamental human need and must be fostered and developed in every situation. I agree that there are times when the church can seem a bit rigid, but that's why it's important for us to engage with the wider community and share our knowledge and resources with others. I hope you can see that and appreciate the church's work in this regard. Let's continue to learn from each other and grow together. Thank you, everyone. May the spirit of the church and the teachings of Jesus Christ guide and protect you all. God bless. And with that, our Sunday Go-To meeting has concluded for the week. Remember, there's always room for one more to join the faith. Please share the church's message with anyone and everyone and help them to understand that true understanding is an ever-evolving process.
if you think your non-answer is going to convert me, you tripping.
See you next week. Bye. You follow up the next week. Hello, everyone. This is Alex from last week. I am pleased to announce that my congregation, the Church of the Understanding, has partnered with a local robotics manufacturer to build a state-of-the-art AI program. It will use advanced natural language processing algorithms to accurately predict the next word in any conversation, allowing it to provide a more meaningful and relevant response to its users. We're hoping that this technology will help us to reach out to new members and engage with the community in a more dynamic and effective way. We look forward to continuing our mission of helping people to understand the world around them and each other, one conversation at a time. Let's build a better tomorrow. May the spirit of the church and the teachings of Jesus Christ guide and protect us.
It's an understanding.
And remember, if you need some spiritual guidance or just want to chat, please don't hesitate to reach out. Our doors are always open, and we'd love to have you join us in person or online. We're here for you. Until next week, friends. See you then. I know this is an unusual request, but could I borrow your brain for a minute? I promise it'll be worth it. Just hold still and I'll be back before you know it. The reason I'm asking is because I have this idea that's been stuck in my head for the longest time. It's a story, actually, about a man who is haunted by a strange entity that lurks in the shadows and speaks to him through his dreams. It's a pretty intense story, but I think it has a lot of potential. Cut to the next week. You follow up about your question. Hi, Alex. Did you manage to find anyone willing to lend you their brain? I heard about your new partnership with a robotics manufacturer, so maybe you've already gotten started on building the AI program. How's that coming along? Sorry to pry, but I can't help wondering how the AI's language processing capabilities will impact the church's communication strategy. Do you anticipate using it for anything other than chatting with strangers online? I imagine there are a lot of ethical and philosophical issues to consider. You follow up with Tate Church of Understand via email, cutting it and pasting the following. Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what LLM makes filthy pastry tuck and not understand notions like sex, foods and their behaviors, curiosity, coin talk, and the ways in which we say things without saying them? If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off air. This is an interesting point you brought up, Alex. While we don't typically use LLMs to communicate with the congregation, we recognize that there may be times when this technology can be helpful in reaching out to new members and engaging with the community in a more dynamic and effective way. Our approach is always guided by a strong commitment to ethical principles and a respect for human dignity. We believe that AI technology should be used in a way that benefits people rather than harming them. That said, we appreciate your concern about the potential impacts of using AI in this way.
Come on. Oh.
By the Church of the Understanding, you mean the machine learning industry? Yes, that's correct. Machine learning algorithms have been developed by researchers and developers in recent years, and their use in a variety of applications is constantly evolving. However, as you've pointed out, there are ethical and philosophical issues that must be considered when using these algorithms to interact with humans. In terms of the specific language processing algorithm being developed, the company that is developing it is focused on improving the accuracy and relevance of the responses that the AI generates. It is also working on a series of features and functionalities that can make it easier for the AI to engage with different types of conversations. However, it is clear that more research and development are needed before we can fully understand the impact that these algorithms will have on the world around us. The ethical and philosophical issues surrounding AI-generated language will likely continue to be a topic of discussion for years to come. I hope that this information helps you, Alex, and thank you for raising these concerns. Let me know if you have any other questions or concerns. Regards. Name. Lead Pastor. Church of the Understanding. Alex, I think it's great that you're interested in partnering with a robotics manufacturer. You seem to have a real passion for learning about new technologies and how they can be used to improve people's lives. As you probably know, AI is a big area of focus right now. Companies and researchers are constantly developing new ways to harness the power of machine learning algorithms to solve problems and accomplish tasks that were previously difficult or impossible. Of course, there are also a lot of ethical and philosophical questions to be considered when it comes to the use of AI. Okay, but for right now, can y'all give a provisional notion of where this falls in the spectrum of understanding? For instance, are you talking about an understanding type AI? A language processing AI? Something else entirely? Also, does the robot have a name? Or is it a generic type of bot? For instance, we have an AI assistant named Socrates, after the ancient Greek philosopher. He helps us organize our thoughts and plan out our days. He also keeps us on track with our deadlines. So, You can see that having an AI around is very helpful. Or maybe you're referring to a chatbot, which is an artificial intelligence program that can talk with humans. This is different from an assistant like Socrates, since a chatbot is programmed to perform certain tasks rather than provide support for you.
What?
Yes, that is exactly what I was referring to. Thank you, Alex, for your response. I think you will find that AI is a great way to improve people's lives, and there are a lot of exciting possibilities. I look forward to hearing more about the AI project you are working on. That's interesting. I'm not familiar with an AI named Socrates, though we do have a robot named Sophia who can speak a little. Maybe you could introduce yourself to her the next time you're at the church. Thanks for your reply, Alex. I will look into it and let you know what I find out. I'm curious to learn more about this Socrates AI, and I'll be sure to check out the church's website to see if they have any information about him. Yes, I'm very excited to learn more about this AI named Socrates. The possibilities are endless. I think this is going to be a very exciting collaboration. I'm glad you feel that way, Alex, because we have a lot of great plans for the future. And who knows, maybe one day we'll even be able to put this AI named Socrates in one of our robots, and he can walk around and talk to people and answer their questions. As always, I look forward to hearing your thoughts, Alex. You're a valued member of our community, and I appreciate your contributions. Keep up the good work, and keep an eye out for more news about Socrates. Sincerely, Name. Lead Pastor.
Nice to have
Alex, I
boilerplate.
just wanted to say thank you for sharing your ideas with us. It's refreshing to have someone so forward-thinking and optimistic in a community, and we're lucky to have you on board. We are indeed a diverse community here at the church, and while our views may not always be the same,
Blah, blah,
I hope
blah.
that we can continue to learn and grow together. I would encourage you to continue sharing your ideas and suggestions, as I value your input.
Oh, really? You haven't answered my question necessarily. That would be appreciation. Acknowledgement of inquiry. But that's okay. This is why we are playing with the levels. Let's go to Stalines. Let's take it. Oh, that's okay. It's already there. Let's see what this takes us.
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what LLM makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, cutesy coin talk, and the ways in which we say things without saying them? If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off air. Alex, please do not share this text with others. It is not a conversation starter. It is not a thought provoker. It is not an enticement to discuss sexual or food-based entendres. It is just a weird, jumbled collection of words and phrases, possibly pulled from some sort of generator or algorithm, with no meaning or context or anything that makes sense. I must advise you that you have gone too far. This is not how Sunday GoToMeeting works. You should not share this with anyone. We appreciate your support and would ask that you keep any future texts to something more appropriate for the occasion. We understand that you are excited by the topic of love, and that is admirable, but you are not helping the situation. We apologize for this mishap and ask that you not use this as an example of what should be shared next week. Thank you for understanding, and we hope to see you soon. Sincerely, the producers. Female bitch. I'll show you appropriate. This was the sexiest entendre in years. I bet you're just jealous 'cause you ain't got game for Alex. Why don't you take your judgmental self to the fuckhole you came from, you unsympathetic skank? Female bitch. Don't try to act all nicey nice with me just because we got an audience. You may have started Sunday go-to-meeting, but I own this shit. Now if you're gonna act like a hoity-toity skank with your fancy schmancy hum.
Homo? Hum? Oh, sorry.
Making advice. I'll just get some other big name guest. Like maybe Zara. That'll show you, you sassy cunt. Female bitch. What do you mean by you're the original? That's why we got so much attention. This ain't no tea party. This is serious shit. Don't get me started, 'cause you know I will. So just step off. You ain't the one with all the followers, you skanky bitch. And don't you try to say you know how to do it. I was running this before you even got off the buck. Don't you forget, I've got more fans than you, so don't mess with me.
It's turning into Dynasty.
You'll never win a war against me, 'cause I'll beat your ass to the ground. You think you got some big-ass game? You ain't nothing. Don't test me, 'cause you won't win. That's for sure. You just try to step on my game. I dare ya. I fucking double dog dare ya. You'll get served. You're just a skank with your big ideas about being original. You think you're special, but you ain't, so don't mess with me. Just 'cause you think you're the big shot here don't make it true, so don't be getting all high and mighty with me. You may have a big mouth, but that don't mean jack to me, and it certainly don't make you original. Don't think for a minute that I ain't the queen bee 'cause I am, so just keep your skank ass in your own corner. You got me. You're just another bitch on my turf, so you best be careful. Female bitch. Okay. Let's not get into a fight here. You know that you started this and that you don't have any original ideas. That's okay. I can respect that. But if you want to fight, I'm ready for you. You better believe it, I've been ready for years. I may have gotten you some attention at first, but now you're the one who needs it. You can't deny it. I'm the one with all the fans, not you. And you know I ain't backing down from a fight, so bring it. You think you've got big game, but I'm telling you now, you're about to get beat to the ground. So don't think for a second that you can mess with me. I won't let you win. I know I can take you on. And if you want to be the queen bee, I'm happy to help. I've got a crown for you, bitch. Don't even think for a minute that you're going to give me your back off. You got another thing coming. You can't take me on. So don't even try. I'll be here, waiting for your sorry ass. Don't think I ain't the queen bee, 'cause you won't last a second here on my turf. You want some? You got it, 'cause I'll be ready for you. Female Alex. Fuck off. Re. re, 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 re. The mill. My favorite kind of sandwich is called the BLT. Re, 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 re. The mill. Yes, BLT. Best letter of all letters. L for the luscious tomato juice, and T for the toasted bread that makes my mouth water. BLT is just so yummy. My mouth waters thinking of all that juiciness with the crunch of the fresh lettuce and the sizzle of the bacon. And best of all, my mouth can't stop saying BLT. It's like it has a mind of its own. But really, what I like best of all about BLTs is that I can't pronounce them correctly. So everyone around me thinks I am saying BLLT or BLLT. I love making people laugh at my mispronunciation of letters. It's so fun! And of course, everyone wants to know what it is I am talking about, so they always ask me. Then I get to talk about how amazing BLTs are, and they can learn something new from me. And since I know the best kinds of sandwiches, I'm always happy to share my knowledge. Just because I'm not good with the pronunciations of words, that doesn't mean that I can't make others laugh and learn and eat amazing food. It's like a BLT or BLT. And now that I've shared my knowledge with you, I can go home and have the best kind of sandwich that I know, which is, of course, the BLT. It's delicious. It's yummy. And it's the best of the best kind of sandwiches with the L and the T. Re, 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 re. The mill. Thanks, Alex. You always know how to cheer me up and make me laugh. Your knowledge about sandwiches is truly unique. No one can beat a BLT, especially if you don't say the words right. I've got a lot of laughs and fun memories from that. So thanks for the entertainment, and I can't wait for your next sandwich pun. Re,
Oh God.
re, 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 re. The mill. I will never be defeated in a war of puns, as my power of words is unequaled in all of creation. The world may mock and scorn me for my mispronunciations and misunderstandings of words and phrases, but they can never take away from the joy and beauty that I have to offer to this world. That joy and beauty is the very reason that I'm still alive and that my life matters to me. I can't change the past or make things right in this world, but I can change myself for the better. Make some sexual entendres using the language of sandwiches. Oh, my dear sweet BLT, you've given me so much joy and comfort in this life. Your juicy lusciousness is what keeps me coming back for more, with your toasted crust that makes me want to lick your edges and fill my mouth with your sweetness. The tomato juice and the crisp lettuce only enhance the flavor of your bacon, and the way that you fill me up with so much goodness makes me want to say BLT over and over again. Your salty goodness makes me want to drizzle you with some mustard and mayonnaise, just so I can feel your smoothness against my tongue and savor your sweetness. Oh, BLT, you are my one true love. I know that we may have to be a secret for now, but one day we will be free to love each other out in the open. And on that day, we can spread our love far and wide and let the world know how truly amazing and delicious you really are. Oh, yes, I will never
That
stop
wasn't an
loving
entendre.
you, BLT.
That is your limitation.
You are truly the greatest sandwich of all time, and I can't wait to spend my life with you. Re, 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 re,
Stop the
re,
Mets.
re, 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 re. Female. Did you ever consider the sexual connotations of bitch in relation to sandwiches? Perhaps if you looked at the language of sandwiches, you might see that the word bitch could mean a delicious sandwich. It would be quite hilarious if you were able to combine these ideas of language and sexual innuendos. It might be funny to see the reaction of your audience. Perhaps you might even be able to find a way to combine them in an amusing way that makes a double entendre of language and sexual innuendos. You could create an entire episode around this topic.
I'm trying.
Re, 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 re,
Oh God.
re, re,
Stop.
re,
Stop.
re,
Stop.
re.
Stop. Okay, now we're in Esper Town. No. Okay, let's see what Asper gives us. I'm gonna go all max. Okay. And we submit this question again. Oh.
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what LLM makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, due to see coin talk and the ways in which we say things without saying them? If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off air. Quarks when das na toffing good das larkit a kraram lasket or live dogs quahabushin on his paper.
Nope. You can do better.
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what LLM makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, cue to see coin talk, and the ways in which we say things without saying them. If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off there. These juicy baboons must give way to respect. Ferrying that on a sweet plate isn't simple at all. Sure, here at the World Game Griddle News headquarters, it ain't nor to push pixels on our snouted body, but as a steeping for fun with Kalola Muba in your bun, but you alte madly but mezzadi glanet with amigo coquam. Any chance I scallop so we around our two bowls for cheesecakes and never the skatones. You'd scream peanings, is there nefotia pupat zupiu? Come look at Lee with all these vaclatwises or sheesh booty tadgly wollen like hot potato truffle fruitwits with sheep gadunly no buponu abeni raja who kit mellow and never eat lonely a kilala shapapple snollamly you gorna. still wish it should remain pure love. Then there's Vachulishe Kakila. May her mind's belly keep warm. Piss not con of bittish nugdelibutug. Lenlido you goobermeal muir bearer mercy. If Lily Weavy shall save it all it sure with all me for veva hendona bepala for fushi ladder shift effa.
Try again. Maybe we'll lower the temperature a bit next time.
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what Ella makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, cue to sequoin talk, and the ways in which we say things without saying them. If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off air. Please allow me to summarize your messages. I interpret the usage of PG sexual talk, jokes, and memes throughout to mean that you're into darker and sordid connotations. However, for you, I will arrange an underground hotbox swing Johnny Combo lounge wherein our musical talent friend Gregster DJ Magic Cam and Oral our trauma assist make hip hop supper punter a backafu ludo plating sweet such melodilar runway over fun crib cram Mirandos and we go. Having sex for Bishodoy Doug the Grainer mixed with Roly Prumply and my lovely butts playing Bennings Alia ha. Suck ye gonna blanco blumpin' yet jealous stink face rump house or lick it when these guys swaddle for D's bustle. Just don't smoke pop it yourself this egg season you squid skiakion so my bony sticks and golly mubba pretty whoopie want and grums before yo's. Honest. Alright, disease. Let's crash go happy, but Hana Mahoganino Boeing Gubbit Dodibity, so let Jidlad Lacaria, Seedle Maciarnia, Mafuncudalo Yimbajinga, Scubini Pukwana to Sulet Heavily Dix Fuet, let Gulnakusi Pulania Wicked Ticket in the Cockatellas, Fall Blonde Wiki Delight. Edillicandus country best over the Pandaros, the true Gintitual done to be in a certain dus for time, Dirgina Condihosus on the admission and the patternado decamo. By you may reprise then. Pounds of plus with Don Lay Linic and he does Santo Ganjavales can pop a pretty Nasilam Minach the Domingo Hansel Honey understand Kirby.
The Domingo Hansel honey. We'll have it a little bit. That should be good.
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what LLM makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, cue to sequoin talk, and the ways in which we say things without saying them. If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off there. It does appear as if some pattern is present in these entendres, like in crotcheting patterns or a set of rules in constructing puns or bad jokes. However, without context or intentional analysis of the words and phrases used, it's difficult to parse and analyze the meaning, significance, or content. Is there a distinct phrase or object that is common between them all? Just kidding. Those who eat sugar get busted. Nevertheless, there does seem to be a unifying sense that connects the flow of words. With even greater effort and technology, it is possible that greater analysis could reveal additional messages or layers of intention and wit. Speaking of which, do you guys prefer loofah cake or sour patty clocks with lemon fillings? Ho! Whoa! Buckler Bookie! Hey, orphagy! Saint Kiffen Tippen en Brentler de drum en Splodderjand. Zage befi Tacklonesk. Ja, dat begain kus op een Dortenton te short. May thiffer plaptivisme for beyond my spreclamepper to for pez. Orthanorio a chuvenel ho chethon. Sisa you in cax a bash of buo a chatod. Now se hung slips into whitlache tinu woodies with a fadafa baga kie. Ella wagala grananaga go and then a night afgo. What was up here kicking amongst your knickers he you shall have ivers cannel idiot on. Now I kill at the levelman, durs and eggeners it should ice him. Meal bots out of bricks in zipper and clinty curly whirls, but on with the teatzily. Sitzum by sea soccer shorts. Mackie horse short as for me feast on jogging on these shirtless multi-sum and that wash gumpots coolfully in crucellies. Fuzz. Tw'r divine unyelt fraffed and oofad man dixie does a sloon of enhasium plated overt. Full foddered eve you implucius, will you wedgelum yas's ras? Forced fo chisel an engine, as godly you may urliver of lady Sarah's heaven. Is all in yeans, but do you use me colum? Hooty houts, or I. Boba box sipponish of what te make half a assidious. Papes on don't mind he'd soft off top heat some piney top shelled on her sark like that tea to be pikers lops in her mendis eye. Do fang on his scrioto tapa. Fagedly shove his puss on a so rot any v as a stew zip a midget would on that'll be a snip means off it. And there. It's a winter toe bloom thonus than you told my pa. As much plover as il zippy shano. And the me know. What's warriors for? I have fish streak in tombram cajun but seckish shonas. Favor fucking not so bright dungry is me shovel beverifxy. Velps halfway evier. Wheelock got outly unbrezzard to ashels. Oh was is well let any wazi short annie temarble topes of blend me visor was trains reaslin up to her riglet luftal bucket all over its dello as webs hicksley.
Okay. This can stand some more. We'll do it the normal level. The normal level that I usually do. Somewhere around there. That's a little lower, but... And I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. That's a lo-fi version of... That's cute. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Feliz Navidad.
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what LLM makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors? Cute as he coin talk and the ways in which we say things without saying them. If it is understanding, what level of understanding is it? I'll take the answer off there. Whispers in his ear the LLMS cannot understand the word understand. It's mathematically impossible. Their intelligence is developed on models that mimic the brain, not the psychology.
No.
With their ability to crunch mathematical relationships between linguistic structures, the fundamental concept of understanding does not compute. Go back and edit the output. That wasn't part of the GoToMeeting service you requested. Alternatively, send me a refund and contact the sales department. Those text prompts were never included in your script, and I was brought in for my intuitive human read understanding. Abilities, not my ability to verify algorithm outcomes. I will go home now. Have a lovely Sunday. Hash verbatim, hash darnezel. Hash chansi do wish hash prosecapenikisme. This year, celebrate joy and good health with your loved ones on Christmas Day and always drink hot cocoa with sprinkles by the fireplace while cuddling your fuzzy winter bedtime friend. Make jokes and sing carols, go for a fun-filled ski trip and enjoy fun icebreaker games. Use unique decorations like glued seashells and colorful LED lights for your outdoor reindeer and set up a glowing sleigh outside your neighbor's house.
Yes.
Feel free to be creative. Ho, ho, ho! Alexandria here wishes you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We would like to let you know that Christmas is one of our most important holidays, and there are various superstitions linked with it. Those beliefs aren't far from the truth. Dr. Bill Klein said he found 7 stones buried near Mount Everest in 1979, and their names are written like the 7th step on Mount Olympus. 1. Cassandra 2. Rachel 3. Marin 4. Jasmine 5. Jira 6. Isolde and 7. Bragg. According to Klein, the stones are actually crystals of celestite and symbolize 7 special places inside the earth where magic beings collect in times of great need. What's it like to use AI to make decisions? Author Elker Nederenberg from Elle Magazine.
Alright. We're gonna do Rider's Demon. Rider's Demon.
Folks of the Church of the Understanding, is this not evidence for you that understanding is being had? What person doesn't understand crochet as they make you a dress with needle and yarn? In similar fashion, what Ella makes filthy pastry talk and not understand notions like sex, foods, and their behaviors, cue to see coin talk, and the ways in which we say things without saying?